little, did you ever ask your parents where do babies come from?
Oh yes, I did. They would always tell me that a big stork would deliver newborns to adults who wanted to be parents. What a crazy answer.
Crazy it is. Well, now that we're older, we both know the real answer.
Right. It all has to do with sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction is common among eukaryotes when it is time to create a new organism. This would involve the fusion of gametes between the parent organisms. For example, with animals, the egg from females would interact with the sperm from males, which produce a zygote, or a fertilized egg.
And when two organisms come together to produce that offspring, the offspring would have a combination of genes from both parents.
Only a few genes, right?
Yes. That's where the process of meiosis comes in.
Meiosis? It sounds similar to mitosis.
Both of the processes are actually almost the same, but with a few differences.
Oh, I see. Can we go over it so I don't get the two processes mixed up?
Gladly. Like mitosis, meiosis also goes through the same 5 phases: prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase, and cytokinesis, in order to produce 2 new daughter cells. The main difference between the two processes is that meiosis would have to go through the same 5 phases again with the 2 daughter cells made earlier.
So wait, there are now 4 daughter cells?
Yup, that's correct.
Whoa! Okay, so let me remember what happens in those 5 phases for the first round of cell division for meiosis, also known as meiosis 1. Actually, before the cell can go through meiosis, it has to go through interphase, where the cell duplicates its genetic material. Once it's done, the cell will go through prophase 1, where the DNA and chromatin are condensed into chromosomes, and spindle fibers are formed between the centrosomes.
Adding on to that, before the cell goes through metaphase, the chromosomes go through a special process known as recombination, or crossing, where they trade genetic material with each other and fuse with one another to create unique gene combinations.
It reminds me of the times when my siblings and I would share clothes to create different styles.
Oh, that sounds like fun!
After the chromosomes are done trading genetic material, they'll start to line up in the middle by the spindle fibers and enter metaphase 1. Then, with the same spindle fibers, the chromosomes separate and are pulled towards each end of the cell during anaphase 1 and wrapped in the nuclei during telophase 1. Finally, cytokinesis occurs, and the cell is divided into 2 daughter cells.
These 2 daughter cells are considered haploids, since their set of chromosomes contains half of the chromosomes from the parent cell.
The word haploid sounds like half, and haploids contain half of the parent cell's chromosomes. I'll be sure to remember that.
And we're just getting started. It's time for round 2 of the same process. Those 2 daughter cells will go through meiosis 2, where they will experience prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase, and cytokinesis once again.
Oh! Looks like the cell doesn't go through interphase again like it did in meiosis 1. That means there's no chromosomes that are duplicated from the 2 daughter cells. They are instead divided even further in meiosis 2, thus equaling to 4 haploid daughter cells.
You got it. These 4 haploid daughter cells then go on to either become a sperm or egg, depending on the organism. And if the haploid cells does create an egg, or the ovum, polar bodies are also created as a byproduct which helps provide nutrients to the ovum.
It's amazing how exciting life is. Come to think of it, sexual reproduction in meiosis is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get.
I agree. That's everything we have in this lesson. Here's a summary of what you learned in today's video. We'll give you a few seconds to screenshot these notes if needed. For a more in-depth review of what you learned, go to www.scienceaide.com and access our study guide, download the PDF, and learn science smarter.